Who are the best young players in the FIFA 21 career mode? You can sign up for less than £1 million. I'm your boy Viva La FIFA, and amazing that you clicked this video, because if you watch it, you are one of the best people with knowledge about the career mode in FIFA 21. In this video, I've selected 30 players. 15 of them are under 1 million. The other 15 are over 1 million, but not more expensive than £2 million. I didn't want to make a separate video, so I included all these players in one video. So for the cheapest budget, but also for the cheap budget, everything is here. Give a thumbs up if you're finding your perfect players in this video. Subscribe to my channel for more FIFA 21 content and put on the notification bell. We have no time to waste, so let's go. Starting off with one of my personal favorites, and that is Amad Diallo Traore, the man that made a transfer deadline move from Atalanta Bergamo to Manchester United for £30 million, is, if you don't update it yourself, still an Atalanta Bergamo player, but in the long run he will go to Man United. Starting off as a 60 rated striker with the potential of plus 22 to go up to at least 82. He has the potential to go even higher if you play him and train him the best way possible. He's available for 600k, an unbelievable cheap player. He's worth the investment, and he is for me the new hidden gem. Give a thumbs up if you're going to get him. From Manchester United, we're moving to Tottenham Hotspur. There we have Dennis Sirkin. The left back is 61 rated. He is a little bit more expensive because he is one rating higher than Amad Traore. You have to pay 700 to 800k for this man, but he is worth it. These are the players if you're starting off with a road to glory team. You can't sign them all up, but select a few of them every single season and build your team step by step. It's so cool. He's one of the best left backs in the future of the Premier League. Amin Bayram is a must-buy player. In real life, he was already captain in one game for his team Galatasaray, the youngest captain ever, because back then he was 16 years 312 days old. Now he turned 17 in the game, but nobody is keeping him at Galatasaray because this is a man you need to steal away as soon as possible. He is only worth around 500, 600k, but he will turn out to become one of the best center backs in the game. So what a cool player this is. Go turn on your Xbox and PlayStation and sign him up right now. One of the biggest growth potentials goes to Babascu, a pretty unknown player, but hey, that is why you're watching this video, I think. Babascu is starting off with a 58 rating, and he goes up with a plus 25. Incredible. To an 83 rated player at least, so even higher potential is possible. What a signing. Dirty cheap, 300k. Well, you can't shop anything cheaper. Kerim Çalhanoğlu, a fantastic football name. All remembers of Çalhanoğlu at AC Milan. Not quite sure if they are brothers, nephews, or related in any way, but this man is playing for Schalke on the fullback position. He is 63 rated. That makes him available for around £1 million. And if you like a cool player with Germany and Turkish roots, he's the man to go for. As I told you in the intro, majority of the people in this video are available for less than £1 million, but some of them have to cost 2 mil, but are still cheap as hell for what you get on the pitch. Ampadu is, well, a usual suspect. The majority of you people know about Ampadu in real life, playing for Chelsea in the career, but also being loaned out to Sheffield United. That is also in real life, by the way. So the first season you can't sign him up, but when he comes back to Chelsea, he won't play, so you can loan him in or get him on a cheap transfer deal. One of my favorites is Curtis Jones. 1.5 million pounds you pay for the playmaker of Liverpool. Release him from the bench, release him from the bonds of Jurgen Klopp, and make Curtis Jones your playmaker in the League One, in the Championship, get promoted to the Premier League, and destroy the Liverpool team with their own developed youth academy player. 1.5 mil for a player with these qualities is just unreal cheap. An English player in a different league is always cool to bring back to the Premier League, Championship, or League One. We're talking about Apia. He is playing for Almeria, if I'm not mistaken. Is that La Liga or the second La Liga? Not quite sure, guys. You have to check that out. He is 74 rated, available for 1.2 million pounds. Has incredible speed, agility, and, well, acceleration is also insane for a 64 rated player. Imagine him with a plus 20 overall. He will be the next Kylian Mbappe. If you're looking for another playmaker alongside Curtis Jones from a top team that has no chance to play with his current team, you go for James Gardner. The 19-year-old is a little bit more expensive than Curtis Jones, but for a total of £3 million, maybe 3.5, you can sign up both Curtis Jones and Gardner in a combo deal. Who wouldn't like to do that? And if you're a Man United fan starting off with United, keep this player at your squad and train him the best way possible. One of my personal favorites is Karamoko Dembele. Give a thumbs up, by the way, and let me know in the comment section if you're also going to sign him up in almost every single career mode you're starting off. The winger of Celtic is, well, a huge star already. He was actually a kid star 3-4 years ago. When he was 12-13, he was incredible. When he was 14 or 15, he already made his debut with Celtic in the league, or was it the cup game? Well, not quite sure. Karamoko Dembele is one of the best future stars in the career mode in FIFA 21, so no need to wait. Sign him up as soon as you can. Teden Mengi is another very good youth academy player of Manchester United. In real life, the youth academy players, they don't get a lot of chances on the central back position. They might need a player like Mengi because, well, in all honesty, Harry Maguire and Lindelof, Bailey in real life, well, they're not the best at the moment. So who knows, you're the man that's starting off with Man United, and give Mengi the chance in the starting 11 after loading him out a few times. And if you're starting off with a lower league team, get this amazing centre back. Ki-Jana Hoover is my personal favorite right back to sign up with a lower rated team. Last season he was with Liverpool, now he made the switch for £10 million to the Wolverhampton Wanderers, and this is still a little bit a glitch in the career mode. Wolves paid 10 mil and now they're willing to let him go for £1 million. A little bit strange, but do you care if you can pick him up for £1 million? I don't think so. Ethan Laird, or Laird, not quite sure how to pronounce that. Well, Ethan, let's call him like that, is a right back of Man United. So many United players with amazing potential for the future. So United fans, you can be quite happy with all these talents at your club. A right back who is pretty physical. He reminds me a little bit of Fosu Mensah when he was a young talent. Felix Correa is a little bit more expensive. £2.1 million, something like that Juventus is demanding for him. He made a summer switch from Man City to Juventus. Maybe you remember that. He is a very talented player, super quick, very agile, and also pretty physical for a player like that. We can call him in the future a very beastly player. Tariq Lamptey was linked with a move to Bayern München in the summer. So good was his development when he was going for Brighton and Hove Albion last season, up and down the pitch on the right hand side. He showed the world that he is a player to keep an eye out for. Lamptey is £2 million, but then you get a player with already experience in real life in the Premier League and still available for a very cheap price. Who doesn't like a player like that in their squad? Lorenzo Pizzolo. If you like an Italian centre back, Lorenzo Pizzolo, it sounds so cool. It sounds a little bit like a pizza, but also it sounds so cool. Lorenzo Pizzolo. Say it out loud, guys, a few times in a row, and you think this is the guy I need to get. 63 rated centre back at the start with huge growth potential. Sekou Mora. The Girondins de Bordeaux striker is somebody that is just unstoppable in the future. With the potential of going up to 84, he feels a little bit like baby Kylian Mbappe. If Mbappe would have ever got an icon card, legend card, you know what I mean. He is just a little bit Kylian Mbappe 3 years ago when he reaches his full potential. And we all know the damage he can do to a defensive line. Super quick. You won't even see him. He's like a lightning strike. Shadi Riyad, the man of Morocco and Barcelona, is a very cool hidden gem. 59 rated. That makes him dirty cheap. 400, 500k maximum. At the start, the player is not a superstar, but going up with plus 25, plus 26, give him the time, give him the playing time, give him the training system he needs, and this man will never let you down. Are you going to sign him up? Give a thumbs up. One of my personal favorites, I always try to sign up alongside Karamoko Dembele. Well, I play 3 times and I see myself looking for Xavi Simons almost every single time. While I am from the Netherlands, he is I think also from the Netherlands. He grew up in Spain, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. His dad was also a professional football player in the Netherlands, so he has to choose between Spain and the Dutch national team someday. Not sure what he will do. Xavi Simons made the move from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain, and he's one of the best potential midfielders for the future in the FIFA game. Troy Parrott is also the man to get. At the start, I must say, this card and player, well, card start. You see I play Ultimate Team a lot. This player is just horrible at the start of the career mode. He can't run, he can't head the ball, he can't stop the ball, he isn't the target man, he isn't the passing player, but give him the room and attention he needs and Troy Parrott will become a mini Harry Kane. Luka Netz is one of the best players you can sign up. The Germany left back is available for around £1 million, starting off with a 63 rating, but don't be strange looking by that because his potential is 85. An 85 rated player available for £1 million with EA. Now canceling the players you can sign on a free deal in January, it's super important to sign up all those superstars for the future as soon as you can. Another one of my personal favorites is Harvey Elliott. Football fans, give a thumbs up if this is the guy you're going to sign up at the start of the career mode. Harvey Elliott is on the bench of Liverpool, and with players like Shaqiri even being a backup player, we can call Elliott a backup for the backup for the backup player. Let's be honest about that. But you can release him from the bench, make him your playmaker on the right hand side, let him play in the Lionel Messi role, coming inside, being a number 10 extra. So this man is the man for the future for the Liverpool fans. But I think if you're starting with another team, you have to steal him away as quickly as you can. Yusuf Demir, a pretty unknown player, but he is one of those players I love to show you because, well, the majority of the people like Karamoko, Dembele, Xavi Simons, you know about those usual suspects. But I like Demir because he is unknown, but still has the talent to become the new King Kai Havertz. Marco Kanya, the center back of Anderlecht, reminds me a little bit of Vincent Kompany 16-18 years ago when I was a teenager myself. I think Kompany is almost the same age as I am, a couple of years older, but I remember Kompany alongside Anthony van de Boeren. Maybe you remember that, being big talents in the youth academy of Anderlecht. But with Kanya, they have a new Vincent Kompany coming to the ranks. Are you the one that is going to bring him into your own team? Sebastiano Esposito. What is going on with these Italian guys? Those names are so amazing. This guy is even better with his name, but just like Troy Parrott, at the start you can't do anything with him. He is not quick, he isn't good in finishing, but once again, give him the time to develop and he is your new Luca Toni. Another one of my favorites is Asta Vrangs. I have a couple of favorites as you can hear, but Asta Vrangs is, well, a world-class talent in the FIFA game. Not only his potential of 86 makes him so cool, but I still think he just looks amazing, he plays amazing, and he feels like Kubo was in FIFA 19 and 20. Very agile, very quick feet, he can finish, he can pass, he's the perfect playmaker for any team that is looking for a cheap bargain at the start. And maybe you're starting off with KV Mechelen. If you're a fan, you will always keep this guy if you can. Probably the player that is making the biggest development in the career mode. If we're just looking to the basic development, we have Ari Mb. What a cool name that is. Once again, the center back of the Bayern Munich second team is available for around 600 to £1 million. Very cheap, starting off with a 60 rating. Well, you don't have to pay a jackpot price, but bear in mind, he becomes better than Sule, than Thier Hernandez, than Jerome Boateng, than Mats Hummels, and all of them combined. He is super quick, super strong. For me, Ari Mb is the center back of the future. Go sign him up as soon as you can. And we're finishing the episode off with Van de Voort. He is the only goalkeeper, as you can see. Yes, he is available for £2 million plus, but I couldn't let him out of this video because if you're watching this, you probably want to build yourself the best cheap team possible, and then you think, hey Viva, I have a cool team, but I don't have a goalkeeper. Who is the new goalkeeper? Xavi Simons? Nope, he can't be a goalkeeper. So we need a goalkeeper. Here he is, Van de Voort, £2 million, but get him as soon as possible because he will go up very quickly. Within one season, he's reached 74, 75 already. So you can't wait too long if you want to make Van de Voort your goalkeeper for the future. Well guys, I hope the video was helpful. Give a thumbs up if it did, subscribe to my channel for more, and put on the notification bell. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you back with a brand new video in the future.